So we've got some interesting trending stories on Click On today. The
Yeah.
Ford Rotunda story. Take me back in the Michigan time machine.
Okay, yeah, so jump in. We're traveling to the 1930s.
Okay.
Henry Ford is looking for ridiculous ways to spend his money, so
Sure.
he wants to build a giant homage to the automobile industry. So the World Fair is in Chicago in 1934. He calls up Albert Kahn, the architect
Just
of
Albert
Detroit,
Kahn
just the
says,
guy
"Hey."
who did all of his plants
Everything.
and the Fisher Building and all that stuff. And he's like, hey, I want to build this thing and put a bunch of car history in there. So there it is. That's what it looked like. So after the World Fair, Henry Ford wants to move it to Greenfield Village. They end up moving it next to where the Rouge plant was at the time. And they start doing exhibits there. It's all automotive, sort of,
It's
people can
beautiful,
come
too.
and they can tour the plants and they can see some automotive history. And then at some point, the Rotunda became a go-to spot for Christmas. So it was called Christmas Fantasy. There's some pictures right
Here it comes.
there.
There we go.
So a lot of people would go to the Rotunda for Christmas. You could, get your picture with Santa, and they fully decked out Christmas experience. All of that was lovely until 1962, when they were fixing the ceiling, like the ceiling with an S on the roof, with some hot tar, and apparently that causes fires. And the thing burned down like
Oh my
almost
gosh.
instantly, just completely burned down.
Wow.
So that happened 61 years ago today.
I love the fact that this is a trending story too, because I love obscure Michigan history too, and
Yeah.
it's obscure to me because I didn't live through the time. But being able to, does this ever surprise you what trends?
I mean, I didn't know anything about the Rotunda. I mean,
Yeah.
this is like the 40s and 50s we're talking, and it burned down in 1962, and they didn't rebuild it. They just kind of they put like Michigan Technical Center on top of it or something. So yeah, I think it's a really forgotten piece of history, and so a lot of people are like, well, I've never heard of
wanna
this. Oh my
learn
God, I
more.
can't believe it.
Yeah.
Or maybe there's some people who have heard of it, and we're
Yeah.
like, I forgot about that.